All right, so I picked up this fan to hopefully help me combat Texas heat here in my garage, and I think it's gonna work. So I've had a little time to play around with this fan, and I'm pretty impressed overall. So now, this was a Temu buy. I have had both good and bad luck purchasing through Temu, but this was only $50. So when I was looking online at like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart, I was seeing similar fans or sometimes almost identical looking fans with just different logoing on them, anywhere from $80 to $120. Now, oddly, on Walmart.com, I did see a third-party reseller who had this exact same fan listed for about the same price I paid on Temu. So you can kind of pick your poison on where you wanted to pick it up. So it did come packaged well, arrived to me without any incident. So let's go ahead and dive into it though. Now this is low. It might sound a little louder because we're directly in front of it, and this is basically a turbo or velocity fan, so it has a very laminar flow. Meaning that unlike your conventional open fans that have your mesh all around them, those fans tend to move a lot of air through a room, but they're not very forceful. So this particular type of fan is very forceful in more of a narrow pattern to it. So to show you that, we're about 16 feet or so away from the fan. But as you see, when you move off, you won't have any pattern to it or any air movement. But when you're in front of it, you have quite a bit. Now, as far as noise level, I measured this out earlier. This is about 65, 66 dB off axis run, meaning not directly in front of it. On the medium setting, it was about 71 to 72 dB, same type of position. And on the high setting, it was out at 75 to 76 dB. So this is medium. And this is high. Same type of thing when we get out of the flow. Now the pattern might not seem like it back here, but it's about 6 feet wide back at this distance, and we're about 17 feet away from the fan. Let's take a look at the fan itself. So this is metal. The handle is plastic. The front grille is plastic. The blades on the inside are metal. This portion here is rubberized plastic. Frame it sits on is metal. The adjustable handle is plastic with a metal screw that goes to the metal in here. On the back, you have your standard control where it'll go off, high, medium, and then low. And then you have your cable ties here. So, in addition to that, it did come with little lag bolts so that if you want, you can put them through the frame to mount to a wall. that's pretty much about everything on this fan. It does come with a 1-year warranty. I'm assuming that's going to be directly through the manufacturer. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I do think I've actually already ordered a second one so that I can kind of cover this garage well. So I hope that helps, and that's everything on this one.